The reputation of the Korea Communications Commission took a hit under the previous administration. They were unable to keep broadcasters from being politically swayed by those in power. Under the Moon administration, the KCC is pledging to restore a free and independent media. Lee Ji-won zooms in on the broadcast regulator's resolve.
Ensuring freedom of the press and independence of the media were the key points discussed by officials from the Korea Communications Commission and President Moon Jae-in at their first policy briefings on Tuesday.
The president said that while other reforms are important as well, the first and foremost matter is for the government's philosophy and policies to ensure the freedom and independence of the media, and for broadcasters to fulfill their responsibilities as well.
The KCC outlined a number of measures to achieve that goal, including the establishment of a committee for the media's future development, which will consist of some 20 representatives from the KCC, experts and professionals in the field, and the general public. They also reportedly talked about supporting the passage of media and broadcasting bills currently held up in Parliament. These include getting journalists back to work who were unfairly dismissed as part of the previous administration's abuse of power. Korea's public broadcasting suffered from polarization and censorship under the previous two administrations of Lee Myung-bak and Park Geun-hye, pulling Korea's ranking in terms of press freedom last year down to 70th out of 180 countries. It had been ranking in the 60s. In line with President Moon's campaign pledge to normalize public broadcasting, KCC Chairman Lee Hyo-sung expressed a strong determination to regain the Korean public's trust. Policies related to a number of other current issues were also discussed at the briefing, including a crackdown on hidden cameras used by people to take illicit pictures of others, and plans to provide media and technology education for those in need. With the goal of creating a public-centered and reliable system, Chairman Lee said the KCC will work to fulfill its duties to society and that it would do so by listening to the public and making decisions that are open and transparent. Lee Ji-won, Arirang News.